Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is for the next 8 or 10 days, first part of September. I'll be back before too long to do another reading, but this is about 8 or 10 days. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, welcome to the channel. If you are, and if you're new here, maybe I hope that you'll stay and become a subscriber if you're not already. Let's see. What else? I can't even think. Let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you. And then I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. And then we'll pull some tarot and we'll see what's going on with our Geminis for the very tail end of August, first week of September or so. So, let me see what we have for Gemini. What do we have? Thinker. Card number 44. The Thinker. So it must be something that you're thinking about. You're pondering a situation. Trying to figure out your next move, maybe. Or something like that. Let's get a Work Your Light card. This is a beautiful deck. This is for light workers. So, I'm hoping that... I know that most of you probably are light workers, so I figured I would pull this deck out and start using it more. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Very interesting. I wonder if that's what you're thinking about with this Thinker card. Let's see if it's... No, these aren't numbered, but the 44... I kind of think that might be like a foundation, like you're thinking about your foundation, something like that maybe. We're going to use the Light Seers to get some tarot for you. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have, Universe? What do our Geminis need to know for the next 8 or 10 days? First part of September. Virgo season. What else? We just had a full moon, but we have a new moon coming in during this first week. I think it's on the 6th, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not an astrologer, but I try to follow that stuff, and I'm trying to learn more about it also. So, what do we have? There it is. The Magician. Okay. And the Lovers. Wow. Looking good so far. The Two of Pentacles. There's that pondering energy. I think you're supposed to keep thinking. And the Three of Swords and the outcome. Yeah, this is interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Behind that is the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And the Judgment. The Three of Wands. So I feel like you're thinking about your next move in regards to, it could be anything, because you got the Lovers card and you have that Eight of Pentacles. So it could be a choice about some kind of a career situation. But I feel like you're trying to manifest in something that's your match, and it doesn't have to be a love or a soulmate situation, but it could be for some of you. But I think that you are you're kind of like just holding your balance right now is kind of what I'm getting. Thinking about your next move, you're holding your boundaries, you're pondering something, you have the choice with that Lovers card. You're thinking about what it is you want to manifest. And there's some kind of decision that you're trying to figure out which way you want to go. And I feel like, well, I want to clarify, but I feel like you're worried about something that might cause some heartache, or maybe something already did, and that's what you're trying to balance. I'm not sure, but let's see. Maybe you're involved in a situation where someone's constantly crossing your boundaries and causing you pain, and you're trying to figure out the best way to go about fixing that, but let's see what we have. Let's clarify. I want to clarify that Magician card. What are we manifesting here for Gemini? Okay. Something happened in the past that you have regrets about. Two of Cups. Wow. And Seven of Cups. You're worried about making the wrong choice in a love situation. I feel like there's some kind of a love situation that is on the edge of repeating a pattern that you've been through before. Maybe where someone didn't respect your boundaries, or something happened and you're stuck in a mindset from the past where you were hurt before, and you're worried about making the wrong decision. You got a lot of choices. I think you're overwhelmed by the current situation. I feel like you're trying to figure out if you want to end a relationship or if you want to just have almost like have a talk with the person about respecting your boundaries more, or doing something different, that they're doing something that is crossing a line with you or something like that. But let's clarify the Lover's card. It could be any situation in your life. Take it how it resonates, but it could be a relationship. It also could be any other kind of situation, a work situation or anything else where someone's constantly disrespecting you. Or maybe it's like not blatant, but it's just on the edge where it's just kind of rubbing you the wrong way. Clarifying the Lover's card, we have Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So this definitely could be a soulmate situation. There's a lot of love here. I feel like for some of you, there might be a choice, like you're trying to figure out if this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, but there's something that they're doing that is hitting you the wrong way, and it's causing you to wonder or to have a few doubts about, is this person really meant for me? Because they keep crossing the same line and they keep doing something, and they're not, they're not respecting the fact that this is hurting me. But you are holding your foundation. I feel like you're like on the edge, but let's clarify this Two of Pentacles. The Moon. There's the Five of Pentacles, so that's another card of, and there's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that's leaving you feeling left out. I don't know if there's some secrets that you can sense that are causing you to feel like you're being left out. Maybe this person has friends, and when they get together, when you two get together with this person's friends, maybe they have a whole lot of history and they have a whole lot of things that they talk about, inside jokes and things they talk about that you weren't there for. Like maybe they've known each other their whole life or something like that, since they were children, and they have a lot of, maybe this is this person's family even, that you don't feel like you're part of because they're always leaving you out of all these inside stories that you weren't part of. And there could be a little bit of like boundary crossing, like they're doing it maybe on purpose or something like that, or they're not open with you. Yeah. Could be a clique. If this is a work situation, it could be that there's this clique and they're kind of like keeping you out of it, for no really good reason. Maybe it could be something like they've worked together a lot longer than you've been there, so they have all these inside things that you're not part of, and that leave you feeling left out in the cold a little bit, like no one's really being very warm or bringing you in. Could be, I don't know. Let's clarify this Three of Swords. You may decide to walk away from this, and I think you're going to decide to walk away from this situation because, and if it's something you can't walk away from, like work, By the way, I think it is work because there's the Eight of Pentacles again. If this is a situation where you can't really walk away because this is your job and you just kind of have to deal with it, then you're just going to walk away from the need to be in this clique. It's kind of like you're just going to do your own thing and find your joy and just ignore these people and just know that you're abundant. You don't need them anyway. And you can just do your job and, you know, whatever. And if this is a relationship, you can just you can walk away from the need to be included in this person's friends or family. And I feel like when you walk away from that attachment of needing to be part of the group, that's when they're going to bring you in and well, you know, and things will start to change because your vibe will change. It's kind of like you'll be holding these boundaries a little bit better. And they'll have no choice but to, you know, change because you're going to change the vibe. Instead of keeping that same pattern going where they do the stuff and you feel bad and they probably know that you feel bad, but they're just not really, it's not that they don't care, but it's just that they don't know what to do. If you take the proactive position and change the vibe, make the choice to change it within yourself, it forces the whole dynamic to change. So yeah, that's how you can be a leader, and that is how you can walk away from something that's not serving you. In this case, I feel like it's this mindset, this vibe that this cycle that you're caught up in or something like that. So yeah, there's a Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Hangman. You're going to take a new perspective on this, and it's going to make it start over again, almost like a new situation. That you'll be moving away from the rocky waters and the bad times that you've been in, and turn this into something new. It's like a new start, because you took a new perspective. You looked at it in a different way. Now it could be that you're walking away from this person if this is, you know, if this is a situation or some kind of a pattern that you have been in for a while, like with different people treating you the same way, and now you're just now waking up to the fact that you want more for yourself, and so you're moving away from this person, and the next person that you're with is going to be like a whole new situation because you've learned that old lesson. Could be that, or you're just making a brand new start with this current situation because you're changing it by the way that you're thinking and acting, and forcing them. They'll have no choice but to go to a higher level also because you're changing the whole dynamic and the vibe of the whole situation. So I hope that makes sense, and let me know in the comments how this resonates for you. But thank you for watching, Gemini, and I'll see you in the next reading.